So this is the second example I wanted to show you. It's from your textbook. I don't know if you can see it here, but I just wanted to print it out because I don't have the textbook, and I want to show you how to do an example like this if it was an exam. Or I still don't know. You know how you guys always ask me how it's going to be relevant to real life? This really took me by surprise. I don't know how this is relevant to real life, but you know what? We'll just go along with it, and maybe we'll gain a skill or two. All right. This map of Nambucca Heads has a scale of 1 to 40,000. Okay, so here's my scale there. All right, find in meters the distance between, number 1, the water towers C2 and the Catholic Church F3. So C2 is right here. There it is there. Now, you guys have the textbook. So you're going to get a different answer to me, and you know why? Well, this is a printout, so the scale has changed. And I took a screenshot of this. So obviously my measurement here from water towers to the Catholic Church, which is F3. Where's F3 gone? There it is. The Catholic Church is right there. My scale is going to be different to yours. So maybe compare your answers to your friends. But it's an estimate. So we mark here on estimates, not really on perfect answers. So we're looking at 20 millimeters, okay, or 2 centimeters. Let's go with 2 centimeters. So 2 centimeters. So we need to find the meters in distance. So when I say meters in distance, what do you think they mean? Now, usually in an exam, because we don't want to mark random answers, we want exact answers, we usually would give you that it's 2 centimeters. We wouldn't require you to do that step. Maybe in, the HSC or something, they may, or external exams, but for us, we're probably going to give you that 2 centimeters. All right, so then what they say is, okay, find the actual distance. Remember in the last one we said, okay, so it's 1 to 40,000. We always write that down first, 40,000. Where's my map? Where's my real? So what do I have here? What's 2 centimeters? Definitely my map. That's right. How did they get from 1 to 2? They must have times by 2. So times by 2. So 2 fours is 8. So it's going to be 80,000 what? 80,000. Same units, centimeters. But the question is asking me in meters, right? See how I always underline what they're asking me so then I don't make a mistake. All right, so there we go. 80,000 centimeters. I need to go from centimeters to meters. Now, I know there's 100, but which way do I go? Do I divide or do I multiply? Well, I always like to think of it as I'm going to represent this in meters, which is a larger, number or a larger sort of figure. So 80,000 is, from small to big. So I'm going to divide by 100. So we're going from 80,000 divided by 100. Now you don't have to use your calculator, okay? But I will suggest that you do. And you're going to get 800 meters. Now I haven't seen the answers in the textbook, but let me know if there's discrepancy. There should be discrepancy because I did just take a screenshot. So when you take screenshots, they could be larger, they could be smaller. You just don't know. So, but the method should be the same. All right. So that's part 1. Let's go on to part 2. The Anglican Church. So it's the same concept. I'll do one more. But they're pretty much all the same concept. Okay, they're not going to ask you this in the exam, okay, because you need a string for these. West Street. Where is West Street? Unless it's a straight line, well, you can measure it. I was thinking it's this windy road, but, anyway. Okay, so we'll do one more. Post Office F4 and Foreshore Caravan Park. So that's IV. Post Office F4 and the Foreshore Caravan Park. So F4 is here. Can't even see. Is it post office? Yep, post office is there, right there. And we're going to Foreshore Caravan Park in D6. D6. There it is. I like to draw dots so then I can measure accurately. Now, if I had gone 20 centimeters, this happens to be the same. So because it is, oh, we'll go with 25. Okay, 25. So can you see? I can't zoom. Can you see that it's just past the halfway between 2 and 3? So it's 25. So again, my scale hasn't changed because that's, you know, the scale that the map was drawn to. And we're going from, I'm going to go 25 millimeters, okay, because I just want to show you how it's different. Now, that's map and that's real. How did they go from here to here? They're times by 25. So 40,000 times by 25, that's 1 million. Okay, let me bring that closer. It's 1 million. 1 million what? Millimeters. Okay, so then you say, okay, but their answer is in meters. So I'm going to go from millimeters to meters, or centimeters rather, and then from centimeters to meters. So I need to divide by 10 because millimeters to, there's 10 millimeters, and going, there's 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter, and I'm going to go divide by 100. So how much am I dividing by all together? I'm dividing by 1,000. Okay. So divide by 1,000, we'll cross out the zeros, 1, 2, 3. You're left with 1,000 meters. Okay. All right, I'll leave it there. And if you need any help, reach out. Don't leave it to the last minute.